We'll start with you, Will.
Yeah, Alyssa already heard me say this, but I'm gonna say it again because this is being recorded. So before we start, obviously I'm gonna still talk about our season and the game. But first, on behalf of my teammates and every member of our union, I want to be clear that we remain committed to negotiating the next CBA with the league and the teams in good faith and privately. But we do want to set the record straight, not for the headlines, but for the fans who support us and deserve transparency about what's at stake. This is a defining moment for the WNBA, and as the league grows, it's time for a CBA that reflects our true value. We're fighting for a fair share of the business that we build. It's business. We're not fighting for anything unreasonable. We're fighting to share in the growth that we've created. Every other category across this business has grown: media rights, ticket sales, team values. The only thing that's still capped is player salaries. We deserve a fair share, and we're demanding salaries that reflect our true value. Again, it's business. We see the fans showing up, we see them filling arenas, tuning in on TV, buying merch, growing the game, and we want to grow with it in historic record-breaking fashion. Growing the game, and we want to grow with it. We're 25 days away from All-Star, just under 4 weeks, so the clock is ticking. We come out here and play almost every night for these fans, and we will continue to do that. But the current system is unsustainable for us. And that means it's unsustainable for a business that we create. Nothing short of transformational change will do for the future we see and the fans clearly see. So we're paying attention. For any further comment on the CBA or our ongoing negotiations, please contact our union staff. On behalf of my teammates, we have no additional comment on this at this time.
We'll open up for questions for players.
Did that statement inspire you to play so
Honestly, I think it's been clear that we have to increase the effort with which we play. And so that was my mindset going in. And I think as a vet, I just wanted to lead by example in that sense and be really aggressive and show that there should never be a question of the type of effort we put out on the floor.
Ariel, can you just speak a little bit to the value that Evo brings and maybe how it's different than what Camila brings? And
Yeah.
both great, but different.
Right. I think last time I was here, somebody asked me who was our X Factor player, and it's Will. Not just because of who she is as a person. I mean, she's a phenomenal machine. But she brings an experience to our team that is extremely important. And she just always is in the right place at the right time. You never really know how, but she brings that to our team, and she's skilled and she's capable of doing a lot of things that really help us. But I think for me personally, she brings me poise. And it's nice to have somebody out there that not only gets me as a person, but as a player too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Question for both of you guys. Just what went into that third quarter? I think you guys, in my opinion, was like the most calm and collected you guys have been so versus.
Yeah, I mean, it was a point of emphasis for us. We know we've struggled in the third quarters, and again, I think the mindset from the jump from the game was a level of focus. I mean, we took care of the ball today. We moved it. We were communicating. We did a lot of things right, especially in the third. And so yeah, I think there was just an increased level of focus, especially after the way last game went.
Just quick follow up on the offense, off ball movements seem to be going really good as well. Was that another point of emphasis guys had coming into this game?
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, I think that's also why we were valuing the ball a little bit more. It was moving well. We were getting to our spots a little bit better.
Hey, players?
Yeah, Ariel, what was your mindset going into this game? I know we talked a little bit about alpha mode. And
Yeah.
It seems like that was there.
Yeah. Our effort was questioned last time, and Will said it. As a hooper, you never you don't want to hear that. You don't want to hear about somebody telling you that you got to work harder. So for me personally, they asked me to come here and do some things, and I know this team goes as I goes as far as me being aggressive. And I know I need to lock into that and be better for my teammates in that area. And they're not asking anything of me that I can't do. And so I have to be aggressive and I have to push myself. And the effort's got to be there. I can't be passive in any right. And that doesn't always mean take every shot possible, but that does mean looking for my shot and being able to open up stuff for my teammates. And that's just how our offense works. And so,
Sorry.
yeah, you're losing my thoughts right now. Sorry.
Yeah.
But I think it just opens up things for us. So yeah, I gotta look to be aggressive.
And for both of you, like, how nice,
It's just crap.
how nice was it to see what the offense can look like without turning it over a lot? That was a big-
God, that did feel good. I'm not gonna lie, to just not have the ball in the other team's hands more than half the game. Obviously we want to come out with a win. I'm not really into more victories, but I do feel better about the way that we play, and I think that's a step in the right direction for us.
Good, Brian.
Aaron, just one quick one for you. I know you're a versatile player and you don't mind having the ball in your hands, so I just wanted to get your thoughts today, just being able to play off the ball more.
Yeah, it was nice. I mean, I don't know how else to say it. Obviously, we have other guards that can bring the ball up, but I think switching it up will be good for us in the long run.
We'll close out with Carly Bell on Zoom. One question, please.
This question's for either of you. I mean, you guys were able to limit the turnovers, but Atlanta went on a 15-2 run near the end of the game with all of the points coming from behind the arc, and perimeter defense has just been something that has been a focus for you guys. At what point are there things that what change needs to happen from a perimeter defense outside of just stopping open looks?
I mean, just running people off the line at this point. I think teams make a lot of threes because they also shoot a lot of threes against us, and so we have to adjust to that. And knowing that teams are playing kind of outside in against us, so just a higher level of aggression, running people off the line.
Awesome. Thanks, players.
Thank you.